All right, ladies and gents, we are back here with another video. So we have a lot to cover here. This is surprisingly one of those things that they didn't explain in the live stream and they have on their Twitter. And I want to go over this with you guys because I think it's something that's worthwhile talking about. Plus just give my thoughts on everything that's happening. This is like a massive change to the game that we're getting, and in a very, very positive way. And I want to kind of express that because I think it's understated and undermined how much the devs really care about this game. You don't really see most games at this stage in the game, especially 2 years in, where they're looking at revamping everything, reclassifying things, rejigging the whole system, adding in new systems, polishing systems, improvements. Things like this are a very, very good sign that the game is still going in the right direction, and the devs seriously do care. So I want to say just a big kudos to everybody, and I want to say a big thank you to you guys as a community for 2 years of supporting not just myself but the game as well. We've gone through a lot of highs, we've gone through a lot of lows, but we're all still here. Most of us are still here, and a lot of people are in fact coming back, which is also a very good sign because it does show that the grass isn't always greener on the other side, and it's usually greener where you water it. So solo leveling, I will say, has been a life-changing opportunity for me as a content creator, but also has been a fantastic way for me to meet some of the best community I've probably ever been a part of, and I'm thankful for you guys every single day. I've met a lot of you guys actually in real life and had the privilege of doing so. I've sold a lot of merch to many of you. You guys shared photos with me, families, kids, etc. So I just want to say a big thank you to you guys, especially for 2 years of amazing content, and also just getting to know some of the best people I've ever had the privilege to know. So again, just want to get that out there. I say kudos to everybody, and happy anniversary coming up very soon to solo leveling, of course, and it's a pretty big deal. So let's go through this. So solo leveling Arise 2-day anniversary. So in 6 days, the new Hunter protocol will be activated. It's time to power up your team with SSR weapons and hunters. So start preparing to complete your very own powerful lineup. You guys can see here, they've done a couple different things. So D6, available via the new Hunter protocol after the update. So now you'll be able to get the SSR Truth Kasaka Venom Fangs through the new protocol, which was part of the combatants originally. So that we talked about this in the last video. It's a complete revamp. We're also going to be doing the SSR. They're also going to be providing the Vulcan's Rage, which is funny to me because it's a shit weapon. It's a meme weapon, but hey, you know what? It's a free version of it, so why not? If we can get it, we'll take it, right? But they're also going to be giving out an actually really powerful weapon, an SSR Demon King's Longsword through this as well, plus 3 types of SSR Hunters. Looks like Mei Lin, Hansi Mei, and Akari are there. I'm not sure whether those are the only 3 options that we get, but before they used to give Cha as part of the combatant, so I'm hoping that that still continues. Plus, not to mention that the light team is going to get a pretty big buff. So light team is going to be probably the next meta for a little while, especially with Antoine coming out as a new infuser. So you know how it always works. New infuser comes out, that team becomes meta. Big buffs coming to some of the characters. So we're probably going to see light shine, no pun intended, pretty heavily in the next upcoming patch, right? So just keep that in mind. And of course, Liu coming out in the month of June, which has got everybody hyped for Fire, which will probably push Fire to new limits, again, making them the meta. It's always going to be changing, guys, and that's usually how it goes, right? So that's a big one right there. Also, we're going to be having a live stream, of course, on May 6th, the Sharp live stream as well, learning more about the successor Myro, about Antoine, etc., right? So there's going to be a cosplay for both Jackie and for CM Prism. So very excited for that. Shout out to CM Prism and Jackie on their live stream at the solo leveling SLC, which unfortunately didn't go as planned, but hey, you know what? It all worked out. It all worked out at the end. So definitely join us for that, guys. We'll be putting that up for you guys to join. That'll be covered by myself as usual. Plus, we'll be doing some testing. I might actually stay up for the anniversary and just do that with you guys anyways. All right. So solo leveling Arise, 2nd year anniversary, day 7. You guys can see they've now re-added PvP again. In 7 days, the path to the top of the world opens. Who will be your hero to claim the honor of SLC champions? Prepare for the honorable journey to start in just in 1 week. So this was interesting. So the 2nd anniversary international clash is back. So the first one didn't go that well. I wasn't a big fan of it personally. I thought it was too janky and it was too easy to get points. There was ways around it. There was ways to like manipulate the system a little bit. It wasn't really true PvP either. It was like automated PvP. It's gonna be the exact same thing. Honestly, it's something else to do. Some people cared about it, some people didn't. I personally just maxed out the achievement rewards and just stopped caring at that point. That's all I cared about for my free to play. Cared a little bit more on the PvP on the pay to win side, but you guys can see this part's cool. It's showing Mei Lin, Cha, with the new costume, and Sun Jinu versus the national level hunter squad, which is kind of cool actually. We've got Antoine, Liu, and we of course got Thomas here, which should see pretty big buffs coming up on this pass. So very excited to see that as well too. And then of course we have the whole revamp of the content that we just spoke about, and that can be found in the forums or my last video. So go check out the last video if you want a full breakdown of everything. I did have a good chance to go through all of it. So make sure you go check that out. And of course, the introduction of Antoine Martinez, Holy Lights Repose for the Soul Seeking Salvation. Now he, I think, if I recall from the story, was a national level hunter, didn't want the title. I think that's what ended up happening. A man of honor, clearly, going to be an infuser slash support. So I think we might see the new best infuser in him. I know right now, currently, for everything that's going down, we have what's her name? Mary. Mary's probably the best infuser in the game right now. I think Antoine will take that space as the new infuser, just my opinion on it. And we're going to see Light literally probably take over the meta for quite a bit of time, at least for a month. You know how it always works, until Leo comes out, and we'll see what Fire does. They really need to buff Christopher Reed. I think Christopher Reed buff will be a very, very big deal for a lot of people. And of course, the evolution here, you guys can see this is going to be going down. So this is a big one, guys. Okay, so here you need to do this. Gate detected, hunters from around the world. We need your help. Leave a comment on the event post to clear the gate. The Hunter Association will reward based on number of comments left. So guys, make sure you jump in here, log into your account, and leave a comment. Right, you guys can leave a comment here. Can't wait for the anniversary. Let's get these amazing rewards. Okay, there you guys go. I'm going to reply to this. Leave a comment. There's mine, right? And then here you guys can see over here the comment mission based on all event post registry across solo leveling arise. Only one reward corresponding to the highest level will be achieved. Mission rewards will be distributed on May 7th. So let's try our best, guys. 1,500 comments to get ourselves 1,000 Essence Stones. I think it's doable. I'll put a link for you guys in here. So make sure you guys go all in and do that. And also right here, guys, obviously for the second anniversary, we have the 500 free draws coming, 27 SSR Hunters and 22 Sun Jinu weapons. Celebrate second anniversary. Of course, we have Myro's release as well. And then, of course, if you missed out on Faulkner's Secret Notes, go check it out. There's a lot going down. We all need to do this together. Please make sure you do this, guys. I'm going to put this in the thumbnail so everybody does this so we can get ourselves 1,000 Essence Stones. Plus, of course, the fact that everything else is returning. Guys, I'm so proud of the devs. It's not normal for you guys know about I don't pull punches. You guys know this about me, right? Like when I'm always trying to be as sincere as possible out on my content, and my opinions matter to me quite a bit, and I know it matters to a lot of you. So like to me, this is a really positive sign for the game, especially 2 years in already, where they could have completely given up, not done anything, could have been just a plain Jane update, but instead they took all the time in the world that they needed to take to make massive moves on a huge anniversary. And not to mention next year, guys, we got season 3 of the anime coming out, and I'm only gonna guess that this is gonna push the games to new limits when the anime releases, because whenever that happens, everybody who doesn't play the game wants to join and start playing. So kudos to the devs. Kudos to you guys. Happy 2nd year anniversary, everybody. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to leave a like, subscribe. Don't forget the support program will be back very soon, so you guys can hit that support button and get yourselves an extra 1,000 Essence Stones from us to you as content creators. Thank you so much again. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.